Scorpio, welcome to your weekend reading for November. What day is today? 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2018. November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Happy birthday to those Scorpios having a birthday today. Especially to my friend who I know does not watch these videos. That's okay. I can say happy birthday anyway. I already sent a text message earlier. So. For the entire Scorpio season, you will be the first sign up, and I'm going to be going in zodiacal order. So I don't even know if that's a word, zodiacal, but in order of the zodiac signs. Sorry, I got my happy on again today. Don't know what it is. Fresh and new, happy, happy, happy. You have to be the source of your own happiness, and I am most definitely the source of my own. Okay, your cards are feeling good. I really felt like I wanted to use the Hobbit deck again for this weekend because, I don't know, I just have like, I have this feeling of a sense of adventure for some reason. And so it just seemed like the cards are feeling really good. Yeah, one more shuffle. All right. So Scorpio, I just want to take a moment to thank all of you who have been booking personal readings, those of you that have donated to the channel. You're furthering the development of the channel, and I really appreciate it tremendously, because this is something I'm very passionate about, so I appreciate your support. I also want to thank all of you who have subscribed, both older subscribers and newer subscribers. And those of you that have been liking, commenting, sharing. I read every single one of your comments. I have not yet had time to respond, but I love to see them. I love to hear about what's going on with each of you. These cards feel amazing. I don't think, well, I was just going to say I don't think we're taking jumper cards, but didn't this come out for you? No, it came out when we only did the all signs. 4 of Cups. I guess we are taking jumper cards. I wasn't feeling that way, but as I was saying it, Spirit decided to correct me. Okay, 4 more cards, please. Scorpio, weekend, November 2nd through the 4th. The Lovers. Three more, please. These cards feel amazing. Definitely going to be a really good reading overall. They feel amazing. The energy feels fabulous. We have the Page of Cups, 5 of Coins, Six of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, Scorpio, just keep in mind this is a brand new deck, so sometimes, even though we know the meanings of the cards, sometimes the artwork can provide for some additional insight. Each deck is a little bit different. Like there's some decks where the Chariot is very fast moving and other decks where it's like at a standstill, things like that. So the overall energy for the weekend we have is the Tower. That's your card, your energy, it's Scorpio energy. Directly above it, we have the Page of Cups, also your energy, but the Page of Cups can also be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you could be dealing with another water sign. We have the Lovers card here, which is Gemini energy, but I'm seeing more water energy because it's directly above the Tower. So we have the Lovers. We have the Four of Cups. The Five of Coins. The Six of Wands. I love the imagery on here. It's just absolutely beautiful. I hope you can see it. We have a lot of natural lighting, and I put lights on everywhere. So, the Tower. Scorpio. Something's going to happen this weekend that is going to kind of throw you for a loop. It's going to be unexpected, kind of out of nowhere. Some sort of surprise. Could be a revelation. In this deck, with the Tower, we have this fire-breathing dragon. So this surprise thing that's going to happen for you, Scorpio, is going to cause a little bit of fear. May also cause a little bit of anger because we have this fire-breathing dragon. You know, the dragon's angry. So it may cause a little bit of anger at first. It's going to leave you feeling a little bit weak, a little bit fearful. When the Tower moment comes in, it's usually taking down a foundation that's not firmly built and requiring you to rebuild it. So we don't see an actual tower here in this card. We see a dragon. So I feel like this is going to be more like, it's not going to bring things crashing down, but you are going to have to fight for something that's important to you. You may have to look at things from an entirely different perspective. Like I said, you know, I'm thinking about that high level of stress, right? You know, all of a sudden there's a dragon in front of you, right? I'm kind of like looking at it from a video game standpoint. I'm a video gamer, so, you know, bear with me. So, here's this dragon. All of a sudden, the dragon's shooting fire at you. And then you're going, well, what the heck do I do? I can either fight the dragon, because I can handle it, or I can run like heck. Well, running doesn't do any good, because the dragon's gonna if you ever played a video game, you know, running from a dragon is just not possible. You're just gonna die. So you stand and fight, right? So this Tower moment that comes in is going to cause some fear, may initially cause some anger too. And because of that, you know, fight or flight type response, it's going to kind of come out of nowhere and you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what to do. But when the Tower comes, it tells you to be grateful for the people and the things in your life. And to understand that this is coming in for a reason. It's coming in to change things, to transform things for the better. And to, like I said, you know, it tells you to rebuild. The foundation crumbles, you rebuild it. You don't just let it sit there in rubble. So when this moment comes in, which it looks like it's going to come in regarding a love relationship, when this moment occurs, this surprise moment out of nowhere occurs, it's telling you not to give in to the fear, not to run from it, but to look at the situation from a different perspective in order to rebuild and to fight for the person you love, apparently, because we've got the Lovers and the Page of Cups here. Now we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups shows Gandalf just sitting there, you know, feeling sorry for himself, packing his pipe, you know, looking at the reflection in the water and kind of in a period of strong introspection. When the Four of Cups comes along, it's usually when you're feeling sorry for yourself about something. But the only thing that's actually holding you back, Scorpio, is you. I mean, you know, if we look at this from the standpoint of the Hobbit, right? Gandalf's a wizard. He's capable of handling the dragon. You know, no problem, right? But instead, he's sitting here feeling sorry for himself, gazing in the pool, the reflection pool of some sort, and kind of taking a time out. So the only thing that's stopping you from moving forward is yourself. Now, is that moving forward in a love relationship? It looks like it because the progression is from left to right. But it's also surrounding this event. So when this event occurs, you may take a pause and start feeling sorry for yourself. Rather than facing the situation and finding a way to fix it, you may suddenly have this moment where you go, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't like the situation, and you may go into like almost a Virgo hermit mode almost. But this is regarding a relationship. When the Lover's card is here, it's a very rapid, passionate relationship that's kind of all-encompassing. It's very much a soulmate relationship. Soulmate relationships can be filled with a lot of ups and downs because you have to learn from each other. Because in a soulmate relationship, you're mirrors of each other. Your behaviors are mirrors of each other. You think the same things. You do the same things. You act the same way. You respond to things in similar manners. And for that reason, we often see in the other person things we don't like about ourselves because they mirror our traits, right? So in this type of relationship, it's very, very passionate, very rapid moving, very, very tight-knit, like you can't break a soulmate relationship. But there's also a need for each of you to work on the happiness yourself, bring happiness yourself to it. Don't look to the other person for validation. You need to love yourself first so that you have enough to give to the other person. And you can't look to the other person to validate you with regards to love. You can encourage one another, you can be there for one another, and you can love one another unconditionally, but you can't control one another. And with a soulmate relationship, that's always a challenge. That desire to be with each other 24/7 can be, you know, a little bit of a challenge for this type of relationship. Now, in this particular deck, I don't see them kind of like tight-knit. They're more stable, calm, and they've got more of a secure, loving relationship in this card. They're very much understanding that each person is an independent person with their own needs, as well as the couple having needs as a couple. And so I feel like in this particular deck, the Lover's card is much more stable than the Lover's card that you see in some of the other decks. I like that about this. The Page of Cups is the messenger. The Page of Cups brings that message of an opportunity with regards to love coming to you. Or you might be bringing it. You might be bringing it to somebody else. Looks like another water sign with the Page of Cups. Or they may be bringing it to you. And it basically says that romance is in the air. You know, you need to be kind to others and to yourself. And you need to show love and emotion. You need to show that. So in this particular card, we have this elf. He's got a little magic wand. It's got a little twinkle on the end of it. And it's almost saying, you know, in a way, it almost expresses like this kind of the magical connection of a soulmate union, how you're magnetically drawn to one another. I like the little twinkle on the end of the wand there. It's almost like, you know, by showing kindness and showing love, you can create something quite beautiful. But yet, we have this unexpected moment that's going to occur between these two people, between you and somebody else, Scorpio. And it's going to leave you out of whack. It may cause a strong fear of loss here, because we do have this Five of Coins energy moving forward. So it's almost like you or the other person is trying to express emotions or desire to be with one another, and then something happens, kaboom, and something out of nowhere that you are really not expecting. And then you're feeling helpless, because the Five of Coins is feeling helpless. Like, you see these two are wandering through this enchanted forest, and all they see is these spider webs. They have no idea where they're going. They feel kind of like stuck in this situation. And so you're feeling helpless as a result of this unexpected event that occurs, and you're feeling like all hope is lost. But you're not looking at things clearly. You're looking at things through the eyes of fear instead of the eyes of fixing this, you know? But when you change your perspective over the weekend, Scorpio, and you change your perspective by, you know, no longer feeling sorry for yourself regarding this, no longer feeling as if there's no hope, and recognizing, if you let go of the extreme self-absorbed sadness, and let go of this feeling of lost hope, and recognize that the two of you are this deep soulmate bond, and that there's a great deal of love here. It's quite magical, Scorpio. You're creating magic with somebody. Then you will have victory, because the Six of Wands here is victory. The Six of Wands is finding a point where the gratitude, you recognize how grateful you are to have this person in your life, and you find a way to fix this Tower moment. You move in that direction, and you gain victory over the situation. You gain your love back, your lover, your love interest back. Looks like a little bit of a tough weekend, but all for a good reason. So keep in mind, Scorpio, let me recap real quickly for you. There is going to be some unexpected thing that occurs this weekend with regards to a love relationship that you have. Somebody that you have a very deep soulmate bond with. And either you or the other person is going to be expressing their love. So either you're going to be expressing yours to them or them to you. And it may not be fully like, you know, hey, I love you, or hey, I want to be with you. It may just simply be, hey, how are you? I'd like to see you, you know. Whatever it is, there's some sort of expression and movement towards the other person. And then there's an unexpected thing that occurs that knocks you off your feet, and you don't know what to do with it. You start fearing, you start getting angry. First, I see your initial response as being anger, because we've got this fire-breathing dragon. And then I see fear and sadness, because here you are feeling sorry for yourself, and here you are feeling helpless. But if you recognize that the Tower is always brought in to change a circumstance for the better for you, and you look at it saying, okay, well, how can I resolve this so that I can keep this wonderful love that I have in my life, because I don't want to lose the love that I have here. How can I fix that? When you figure out how you can fix it, and that's going to be different for each and every one of you in your individual circumstances. This is a general reading, so it's not directly for a specific person. But when you figure out how you can fix that, you gain victory and you gain your love back. So it's actually quite beautiful. It's just a little hiccup. So to fix something that's apparently off in your relationship. Alright, we got a love reading for the weekend for you. So we're pulling a Romance Angels. Scorpio, November 2nd through the 4th, 2018, please. Additional information for Scorpio, November 2nd through the 4th. Second through the 4th, please. Woo! Okay, Scorpio. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You may be forced to have to make a decision about what you want because of this unexpected surprise that occurs. You may have no other choice but to actually decide what it is that you want. And it looks like you want this person because you're gaining victory here. You're gaining victory beyond those emotions. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there may be a need for you or the other person to give or receive forgiveness in this circumstance. And you must learn from the past. You also must learn from, you know, whatever brings about this surprise moment. And when you learn from it, you can rebuild. You can rebuild to something that's even more beautiful than you currently have now. And that's the whole purpose of the Tower moment. So that's fabulous, Scorpio. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. It looks like you can. Just don't get caught up in fear and sadness and lost hope. Just look for the solution instead. And if you need a more personalized reading, please visit my website, empressmoontarot.com. And for those of you that have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so before you leave. Please like, comment, and share. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.